Hey guys, be the Esti here. Today I'm going to be talking about Botox and lip filler and whether or not you should get them. I'm a certified medical esthetician, so by no means am I recommending or saying that you need to get them. I'm just going to be talking about my experience with them and what I thought about them. So I am going to talk about the filler that I got. I worked at Ideal Image and I got my filler for free. The reason why is literally because I worked there. It was freaking awesome. I've always kind of had smaller lips like up top here, so I really wanted the nurse injector to put a little bit more up top versus on the bottom, and that's what she did. I'm going to add a little clip of my experience and her actually filling my lips. They literally numb everything, so it really didn't hurt at all. I think if anything, it hurt kind of more like on my upper part here, but nothing like painful because of the fact that they numb you. So in the video, you'll literally see her putting the numbing gel on my mouth. And I think it only took like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to numb. And then you'll see her doing her techniques with the injection. And yeah, you literally will see my lips being filled. So here it is. Okay, so obviously you can see that I have the numbing cream on. That is Teresa, and now she is going to be wiping all the numbing cream off. It was on there for about 10-15 minutes at the most. She's just using an alcohol wipe to take it off, and she's making sure that it's all off. And now she is just going to come in with the needle. So first things first, she is just going to put a little bit of the syringe on the top part, and she's just slowly doing it. You can see she's kind of pressing on it. That is kind of rubbing out the filler to make sure there's no lumps or bumps in it. And a good nurse injector will do that. That's what you want. She's going to come back in, kind of keep pressing on it, and then she's going to move over to the other side and do it, and just pretty much do the same thing. Now she's going to come back in and go to the other side to even them out a little bit. She's putting the needle in a different place now. Instead of putting it like right on the top part, she's putting it more towards the middle of my lip, as you can see, and then she's going to do the same thing on the left side. Okay, so after I got them done, they were crazy swollen, as you can see. They still felt kind of numb, and it was because of the numbing cream. I could still talk and everything, but what the recommended procedure is after you get them done is you can't like sleep on like your side because the filler is still like there in your lip, so you don't want to like push it around as you sleep. So what I had to do when I got home, I literally put an ice pack on it to like calm down the numbing, and then when I slept, I just literally slept straight. The next morning it was still pretty swollen, and the day after that it kind of was, but from my personal experience, it was about 2 days of swelling to 2.5. And that third day they were back down to like normal. And like you could still talk and everything. And I did have some little purple marks right here on the top part. And I'm thinking that's just because she put the majority of the syringe up there. But yeah, so the next procedure I got at Ideal Image was Botox. And quite frankly, it literally took my nurse injector 5 seconds. So I did my 11s, and for those of you that don't know what 11s are, they're just right in between your eyebrows. So it's kind of like when you're, squinting or doing all that, I have those lines there. And she filled them. We did 20 units, and it took her literally 5 minutes. You like saw the Botox, it was like little bubbles. Like I felt like I looked like one of those Avatar people. And then the Botox went down, and you're not supposed to like, move those muscles around. The whole point of a neurotoxin, which is what Botox is to paralyze those muscles. So you don't want to move them, obviously. And so that was my goal. And a week after, I didn't have the lines anymore. They were completely gone. Now, Botox does wear off, and it depends on if you're working out, what you're doing, if you're constantly moving those muscles. All of those things play a role in how long it lasts. For me, it lasted about 4 to 5 months, and then that 6th month I could kind of start seeing the lines again, and now I can see them again, so I need to get them redone. But yeah, I recommend Botox for literally anybody. It's an anti-aging product. Again, I recommend it, but it's not necessarily something you have to get done. I'm not a doctor, but I really liked having them done, and I will continue to get them done because who wants fine lines and wrinkles? So my lip fillers also lasted about 5 months, honestly. They lasted quite a long time, which I was really surprised about. And that 6th month is when I could kind of slowly see them going away, which was fine for me. So technically they really lasted a full 6 months, which was great. And what I have noticed too is that because they filled my lip is still larger than what it normally is because the filler is expanding your lip. So really, again, it all depends on if you're working out, you know, what you're doing. If you're a big workout person, a lot of times what I've heard is that the lip filler doesn't last as long because you're burning out the filler. I work out every day, but it just lasted a long time for me. I wasn't necessarily going crazy hard in the gym. And you can get, you know, multiple syringes. There's different types. There's Juvederm, there's Restylane, Juvederm Ultra XC. There's all different types of stuff, and it's up to your nurse injector to explain to you what each filler is and what the best kind would be for you. And also my recommendations are to go see a nurse injector. She has that title, nurse injector. That means she's trained. She honestly probably loves what she does and she knows what the hell she's doing. Okay guys, so that was my review on filler and Botox. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and type them down in the comments box, and you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My IG is @vanessa.garski. Thanks!